สนับสนุนโดย Exim Bank สนับสนุนมากกว่าการส่งออกโทร 026172111 AJ DVD Home Theater พระเอกตัวจริง Echo Group บริษัทผลิตไฟฟ้าจำกัดมหาชนต้นแบบต้นทางโรงไฟฟ้าสีเขียว D-Tech Feel Good
Why would you be so reluctant to be attached to a religion?
I'm not reluctant. Attached to a reluctant.
You said you need someone to point a gun in the head before you confess to being a Buddhist.
No, well, not that wouldn't be a confession. That
No, I know.
That would
Conviction.
Be a
Okay.
Choice from a corner. No, Buddha's ideas have been a very major influence in my thinking. But Buddha himself isn't quite clear how religious he was.
I know.
He was an agnostic. Two biggest points to make a mess about Buddha is this, that one is that while he said he was agnostic and atheistic, the big point he was making, that whether you believe in God or not,
doesn't matter.
It does not matter for right conduct. Yeah. That it doesn't have to be parasitic. That's a huge difference.
It is.
From the Judeo-Christian tradition.
Oh, yeah.
Where everything turns on pleasing a God.
Yeah.
Where the question is that it's not a question of pleasing anybody. You ought to do these things because these are the good things to do.
Yep.
You use your reasoning. Enlightenment is that. The other point people miss is that when Buddha is, of course, an argumentative Indian, if I may use the title of a book. He certainly is that. Yes, very argumentative. But he is, who is he arguing with? He doesn't regard the religious people, the Hindus. They are not called Hindus at that time. He doesn't take them seriously.
No.
He takes seriously in 6th century BC India, the atheists and agnostics.
Yeah.
And he is saying that does not make you, that atheists were saying, do what is good for you, forget everybody else's interests in the world.
Right.
As long as you lead a good life, because after you go, there is no return, etc.
Yep. So now what is your next target of agitation?
Well,
education.
Education is a big target in India. Yeah, absolutely.
And you're also part of this project to build the Nalanda University?
Nalanda, is absorbing most of my time now. Nalanda was a great university, began in the 5th century.
Yeah, first university in the world.
It's the oldest university in the world.
Oldest, yes.
Yeah, when it came, there was no other university. The only competition were a couple in India, one called Vikramshila. There were 3 of them. The Nalanda was by far the biggest. Yeah. So, it was a center of great excellence. So what we're trying to do, it's an initiative in which Thailand is also involved, of the East Asia Summit. The main initiative has come from Singapore. The main mover and shaker of this, the Singapore government, and particularly the George, foreign minister. So when the initiative that came originally Singapore and Japan and India, including the local government of Bihar, but then gradually the Thais came in, the Chinese came in, the Malaysians, Indonesians came in. So it was ultimately East Asia Summit.
What is the goal of this new project?
Well, first of all, to have a good university.
Well, it has always been a good university.
But 800 years ago, it was a good university.
So it's got a big revival.
Listen, I can tell you to a friend, to start a university which has been defunct for 800 years is not
more
an
difficult
easy job.
It won't be sort of scattered around in Asia, with little colleges.
No, we will have a collaboration.
Okay.
We are partners. Our partner in Thailand is Chula.
Chula, yes. And who's going to provide the money?
Well, the initial money has come from the government of India, but the the Singapore Buddhist Foundation has made a big grant.
Not the Singapore government as such?
Not yet, no. We haven't started collecting. That is one of the things we have to discuss, how to get the initiative. We want all the governments to contribute.
Yes, yes.
The government of India is just setting it up now. So we have got seed money to get started. But we will get, hopefully, contributions from each of the countries. In India, we got the act in the parliament, but the parliament exempted it from the usual control of the Indian universities, because ultimately the control is with the East Asia Summit. So it's an international university of an Asian kind.
Incredible. And you know, you still have a great sense of humor, although you write books on very serious topics. How do you keep life such a proper balance with your life?
Listen, the answer is I don't ski. I don't play golf.
You don't smoke.
I don't smoke.
You don't drink.
No, I do drink.
You do drink, huh?
Don't be serious. I do like a glass of wine at the end of the day.
Oh,
maybe
great.
even 2 glasses of wine. But no, I don't have many pastimes. I used to run, but my knees got worn out.
Yeah.
I've got metal knees now.
Okay. Oh,
But I go out for long walks.
เสียดายครับว่าความจริงเนี่ยได้พูดกันยาวกว่านี้แต่ว่าคืนนี้มีเวลาเท่านี้เองเบื้องหลังผมเล่าให้ฟังได้ครับว่าอมาเตยเซนเป็นคนที่คุยสนุกมากและเป็นคนที่ความจริงก่อนเจอน่ากลัวมากเพราะว่าผมกลัวที่สุดคือนักเศรษฐศาสตร์ที่ถ้าสมมติสัมภาษณ์แล้วเนี่ยกันนั่งอธิบายอะไรก็ตามแต่ที่ท่านผู้ชมบอกว่า ที่คุณไปสัมภาษณ์เขาทำไมอ่ะ
สมมุติฐานมาเป็นร้อยเลยสำหรับนักเศรษฐศาสตร์
เนี่ยถ้าอย่างนี้ถ้าเป็นอีกอย่างนึงเป็นอย่างนั้นไม่เลยครับออกมาเปรี้ยงเลยเห็นด้วยไม่เห็นด้วยจะบอกเป็นจุดๆครับฉะนั้นถ้ามีโอกาสก็จะได้พูดคุยเจาะลึกอมาเตยเซนให้ฟังอีกครั้งหนึ่งครับ
และท่านผู้ชมอย่าลืมนะคะถ้าเกิดว่าต้องการจะแสดงความคิดเห็นหรือว่ามีข้อเสนออะไรนะคะให้เราสองคนไปสัมภาษณ์หรือว่าไปเจาะประเด็นไหนมาเข้ามาแสดงความคิดเห็นได้ใน Facebook ของรายการนะคะถ้าเกิดว่าข้อความไหนโดนใจทีมงานเดี๋ยวเราจะมีของที่ระลึกให้ด้วยค่ะจะเป็น DVD รายการชีพจรโลกรวมทั้ง DVD ชุดเซน 2010 ด้วยค่ะ
ครับแล้ววันนี้เวลาหมดแล้วครับคุณวีนารัตน์กับผมลาไปก่อนสวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ